Hello, hello gamers! We are running another league with the same list. We're on the draw against Anya Huckleberry with a pretty good draw. 2-lander, but 2 patchworks with scales is quite sick. Let's see what we play against. Mishra's Bobble before even playing a land, so it's not even the old Fetch land, Shock myself, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Mishra's Bobble, Surveil trigger, pass, upkeep, draw a card. What do you do? Alright. We find land, we can go patchwork into Ozolith. Is this Murktide or is it something else? Probably. Could also be Price again. Yeah, there's bombs, but there's also like piles and piles of boring or even useless cards. We're talking about the Tempest draft that's currently up on Magic Online. Yeah, I was trying to join a Tempest draft, but after 5 minutes nobody joined and I ditched. I'll play Patchwork here. If they wanna kill it, they have to spend all their mana on it, and then next turn I can do some more stuff. Shredder is annoying, we might have to give them some knives, but then again, yeah, they're actually doing that. So they're also probably not getting a knife of their own. Tempo decks, be scared of my ward card. It's quite nice. Well, we need land to double spell, but that's the next one. You wanna do that again, opponent? Groundhog Day moment. Wow. Okay, sure. I spend 2 mana, you spend 3 mana. You have another spell or you're passing? Okay, land. Worker. I'm gonna give them the... You can have a connive. If they, like if Worker dies, we get Ozolith counters for Ballista. Song of Storms kicks in. Nice. If I say so myself, this playlist is full of bangers. And memes. We have 3024 videos in the playlist. Just added some new ones yesterday. Shoutouts to these YouTube channels who put original game music rips. Alright, you got the scary dragon? No. I mean, they could still go land drop dragon. I'm sad I didn't draw my lands. I have the best setup, but I'm not doing it for now. 5 cards in hand, what you discarding? What's in exile? Oh, the Consider was played from exile. Spell Pierce! Yeah, that doesn't do anything when I have my cards out already. They considered a while. Ha! Considered a while what to put in the graveyard there. Wow, I haven't even attacked and we are at the same life total. Time to start playing ballistas, I guess. That's funny. I don't like this game, I don't get to do anything, because I don't have mana. That just happens. I'll do some counters. Possibly they like Brazen Borrow or that. But like, yeah. It's one thing that can happen. Expressive iteration number 2. People are addicted to the good cards. I mean, how couldn't you be? Look at this absolute unit of a magic card. For me personally, I could never play the good stuff type decks, where you just play cards that are just good. Fable of the Mirror Breaker and Grief and I don't know what else. I want this synergy deck where the cards themselves by themselves are not amazing, but when you combine them, they become insane. Wow, the Unholy Healing may work, yeah. Let's see if they also have... I guess now if they just pass with Counterspell up, that are doing the whole tempo plan. Let's say they don't bounce this and they don't have Counterspell, then we get a 7/7 Ballista. But they're not casting the Channeler from exile, so they... Okay, no, never mind. Now, what can you do with Island? Did they need all the red mana? I guess they did. Still no land. Blah! There's more where that came from, opponent. Do we have spell Snare? That would work. No. So you're saying you get a 7/7 Ballista? I'm gonna use the ability. Thanks for asking. You are at a virtual 4. Question is, do I kill something when they attack? Probably the Channeler. Could even have killed it already. Like, you don't want to get burned out in a position like this. But then again, against the 7/7 Ballista, they're in jump block mode. So if they attack both... I could go to 7. They have 4 cards though and 5 mana up. Okay, actually quite a tough choice. Can't block. Like, I can kill some stuff, but the thing is I also need to win the game. This does threaten lethal, they can just play any creature. But say they play one creature, we can go Ballista, kill it. Still have a 6/6. I will take my chances. We can't beat everything. Okay. Passing. Best play is question mark. Ravager, I think. Might have Counterspell. I don't know how many Counterspells these decks would run. Haven't actually played against Murktide in a while. There's 3. Oh, this resolves. Playing a dangerous game, opponent. I could have pinged some stuff in response, but... Are you taking 7 from the Ballista? Okay. I guess they could now... You have to kill this, otherwise you're dead in your upkeep. Okay. I guess that was their only play. And the only way they could win was by me panicking and making a mistake. Glad I kept a cool head here. What how you say, a level head? Is that how you say it? I think we don't have much. Relic's good. But most of our cards are good anyway. That was cool though. Maybe the safekeepings over some patchworks. Or the worker. Nah. You wanna be like fast. We could also dump an Osolith or Ancient Stirrings. That was actually amazing. Opponent bluffed and we called it. Wait, that was the wrong side of the sideboarding. I'm glad my brain is still working. I've been awake for too long. I really need to go to sleep after this. I'm actually surprised. I woke up yesterday, like my sleep schedule is all fucked. I woke up at 9 PM or something. 9 PM. And now it's 3 PM again. Is this a keep? It looks pretty bad. I think I'll mull it. Like, we have sideboard cards, but these are just here. Because other cards are worse. It's not like something you really need. It also sucks, but I guess I keep it. Wait, didn't I take out the core? I think I messed up my sideboarding again. This should have been gemstone caverns. So what I'm saying is my brain's not working 100% anymore. Okay, drum's good. That way I don't have to play a single creature out. Match 1 was interesting, though they turtled through half of their deck, but couldn't even find like a counter spell or a Brazen Borrower. I guess that's a one-off. Yeah, this really is not my style of deck. It's good. It's a strong deck, but I wouldn't play it personally. Hardened Scales. Yeah. Let's do that. And we can at least animate the Nexus if they were to kill our creature. Yes, you connive, please. Wish I had Urza Saga instead of one of these lands. They probably have dressed down now, so it's not that good to do the construct plan. Yeah, I messed up my sideboarding, I messed up my stacks. I fixed it with the relic, but not the gemstone caverns. It happens. Maybe I should end this league and finish it later. Second shredder. Opponent's getting shredded over there. Wait, don't F6. I think I'm not F6'd. Alright, let's make a 4/4 infect, shall we? This is so dumb. Good song. Alright, I have a 4/4 flying infect. It's tapped though, but I don't know if this is a good idea or we should play defense, but with them being tapped out, it felt nice to do this. Then again, if they kill Ravager, I'm gonna be kinda sad now. So there's ups and downs to attacking them. But if they kill Ravager, this is still a problem for the opponent. Brotherhood's End, are you kidding me? Mana value 3 or less. Okay, so yeah, then I'm actually fine. Like, I don't wanna animate in response against this. Brotherhood's End. What a good card. Good against creatures and planeswalkers and artifacts. Okay, any way to put a single counter on Nexus? Any Ravager or Sabas top deckers in the chat? Okay. Oh, that works for me actually. We don't die right from 14. They now have to go defense. The song is so awesome. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Sad time for all you YouTube watchers who will never experience my playlist. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's for the better. Brain rot music. Any connivers? What is going on? Just... my key presses are not going through. Dragon's Rage Genelier. You got Delirium in any capacity there, or are you dead? Brazen Borrow doesn't answer this, Lightning Bolt doesn't, Unholy Heat doesn't currently. Oh, that means we most definitely win, right? Like, with safekeeping, and we can take away the Delirium. And Brazen Borrower cannot bounce a land anyway. They need Delirium plus... Are they trying to Brazen Borrower me? Oh, dress down. Sure. That actually works, right? No, I can just activate again, I think. Does that work? No, I can't, because it loses the ability anyway. Still a 4/4, but they're not dead. Can just not block if you want to. Yeah. Dress down for wood. Okay. And an enchantment in the graveyard. Wait, I should have done the thing, now they can play. Okay, now I'm gonna do this, so after the surveil, I guess, so they can't dragon me. Should have done it before they get a chance to play the elf card. And Zabaz needed that earlier to win. Dress down is an interesting card because it sometimes wins in situations or beats situations that nothing else does. Lightning Bolt. Can they burn me out? Maybe that gain 2 life is gonna save me. That would be funny. Can you get Delirium again? 3 card types already. It would still... No, it's 12. The 2 life is not gonna help me. Sad times. Really sad times. So that was a reason to wait on the relic. They got Delirium again with single consider, I think. Or consider plus bolt. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, tight game. Could have gone either way. Maybe I would have won if I did the sideboarding correctly. I accidentally did core instead of caverns, and I did have it in hand. I still think like this member is not great. Yeah, we just have to kill him. Thanks for the what? Alright, on the play game 3. Murktide matchup. Kinda a sick draw. Does this deck run Blood Moon or Alpine Moon? Sometimes. But is Blood Moon a card against my deck? Banger. Thanks for the melee. Oh my god, this song is so good. Shoutouts to Lacey Johnson, YouTuber making really awesome video game covers. Sometimes she even sings and she's got an awesome voice. Yes. Well, we are hardening, but we don't have any creatures to play. Thanks for the breakfast content. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it and I'm glad you're here. Villager Shredder. Bonnet is shredding every ledge in the game. Guess we take this chance to take out the Dragon's Rage Channeler. See, why do I get priority here? It's my own spell, usually you don't. Is it gonna happen again? Like now it makes sense because they have a trigger, but usually if nothing happens your spell just resolves. Because you don't hold priority every time. It's possible I should have just played Ballista, ping that pass, because then they don't get a knife and I get to keep up my cameos for when they inevitably go to kill my Ballista. Like it would still have 2 counters. It's kind of the greedy line here. But if they kill Ballista, we save 2 counters. Maybe I don't put it on a construct or something. It's something. But yeah, I feel like the other line would be better. The Brotherhood's End again, don't do it. No. Why you gotta draw your 0 of sideboard card? Ugh. This would even give me Indestructible, so definitely should have done the other way. Could save one of my cards. I guess it's a 3/4/2. Iggy boy. Definitely hurting myself a lot here. See, now I'm getting priority again. That usually doesn't happen. Is it because of the life loss or something? Hangerback Walker. That's quite good. Ballista. Walker is kinda cool because you can... I might grab it as a buzz here and then do some shenanigans there. Yes, opponent. Do your conniving. MTG bot is slightly biased towards one of the games. Yeah. Not even respecting its own name. Steam went discarded. Alpine Moon. Can people stop loading up so much hate for me? Getting annoying. My land is gone. My enchantment land. Dragon time. Dragon time. User MTG videos are crazy. Yeah, the channel is doing really well since I started playing this deck. It's quite funny. If you scroll down, I played a different format for a year. For a full year. And I got 25 subs and the videos had like 20 views. But modern content is doing a lot better. Now I'm close to... Actually, let's do the thing. Look at this. YouTube channel is getting close to 100 subs. If anyone sees this, click that subscribe button now. Smash it as hard as you can. We can do it. Alright. This is not fun when people always have so much hate for you. But we keep fighting the good fight. Brotherhood's End and the Alpine Moon. I mean, it is... I can't complain too much. It is what you sign up for with an artifact-centered deck. You lose to artifact hate sometimes. So, that is a reason to be running some welding chars. I might change my mind on the one welding char again. I'm gonna take this for now, whatever. Go to 5. What are we doing, opponent? Now they just need like a counter spell. Then we can even really top deck our way out of this. Famous but free. Hell yeah. Add any top decks. Has top deck potential. Go to 4. Maybe it is the life loss that makes it always give me the priority. Did I forget to activate my Walker? God damn, I thought, no, I did have mana up, right? Okay, it's not good. They must have counterspelled at this point of the game. They should have 2 more counters on it. What's up, Craig? How you doing? Welcome to the video. Opponent is considering all their options. Imagine losing to this because you don't have enough counters on your Walker. Dress down is also quite good. We are confirmed dead, I think. Because this then doesn't enter the battlefield. Yeah, okay. Good GG's. We lose in the air because we can't kill this. We got Murktided. But it was the whole Brotherhood's End situation. Okay, match 2 versus Sarbo. We gotta keep there. Man, this hand was in the wrong order. I always order my hand by CMC, aka MV, aka mana value. I'm not sure where to put this. I see generic as less than green, but also it fits better with the artifacts. Anyway, Sabo, you're gonna keep your hand. No, you already kept your hand. You're gonna start the game. Verdant Catacombs. Are we getting griefed or something? Looks like it. 3rd time Old game? Okay, just a Ragaburn. Cool deck list, I understand nothing about the game. Man, this hand sucks against Ragaburn, doesn't it? Usually the card is not very good against this deck, but okay. But I also don't care about taking a hit, really. Like, what are you gonna find in my deck? An Ozolith? Hardened Scales? Imagine they play Hardened Scales and then do the Feign Death thing and... Anyway, Dorothy Voidwalker is actually a concerning card for us. Okay. Like, this means we can't do any modular shenanigans. Ozolith still works though. Two people RNG until each other until salt. Kinda. This worked out too well for the opponent. They kept a one lane the Ragaburn hand. Sometimes the greed does win. Edgy boy. Nice. Did you know you can target your opponent's creatures with the Ozolith? And you can also put any... It puts any counters on it of the thing that dies. So you can actually... They found land, now they can kill my thing. You can, for example, you could put -1 counters on this and then put those on the opponent's creatures. That never comes up, but it could be relevant at some point. Can I have a ballista, please? These Voidwalkers are fucking annoying. Alright. So just do the patchy plan. It's one of the plans ever, but... I think we have to start going in. We have 6 damage facing, which we can't block, so we're dead actually in 2 turns. I hate losing to this black-red deck. I think it's so bad. But when they like go first and drag a venue and shit, then play 2 Voidwalkers, which are hilariously good against your deck, bad things can happen. What if we find the Hardened Scales and kill them? Well, that's a bit late to the party. What you doing? Nothing. We have 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think we're dead. Actually, it's 10, 11, 12. 13. We can get to 14 damage. Sadly, not enough. Opponent didn't Thoughtseize themselves, or Thoughtseize to lose life enough. I still like this matchup. I think it's super winnable. We kinda got die rolled there. Like, if we begin, they go Ragaburn, we might have a blocker at least. Even a ward blocker probably, and then they never get their second mana early, and then things don't look that bad. But it's a big part of Modern. You gotta be good at rolling dice. So it goes. Just realized there's a poop eater in the chat. Very nice. Oh, the double scales one lander, can we don't? I'm gonna mulligan and get double Thoughtseize turn 1. Ah, this is so much worse. It's a hand. One of the hands. But it doesn't have any of the things that we want, you know? The things. The engine of the deck. Wow, no turn 1 play. Who are you, opponent? What did you do with this game player? In response, lightning bolt the boss. Yep, sure. Swamp fetched. Nothing. What was that fetch? What? It has to be in response to something. I can't just fetch an 8-step or my main phase or something. I get it, by the way. I just like doing that bit, but I get it because then you can just F6 and go to your turn. It's still so... It just looks so funny to me, I don't know. Well, he's not doing anything. Blood Moon me, I dare you. I have 2 basics and know it's a Sagas. But still, there's the old yield until end step, and then you can just fetch in the end step, you know? And what you got? Brotherhood's End, don't Brotherhood's End me, brother. Blood Moon. Yeah. I have been Blood Mooned. Now I wish I actually played out Ballista. I could kill them, I think. Might still be able to do it, actually. I think 17 is 9. 17 divided by 2 is 9 if you round up, so we need 9 counters, so we need to hit them to 8 to 9 and make it a 9 ballista. Is that possible? 8 damage. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we got him. Actually, I need 1 more mana to uptick this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. Wait, but play Ballista for 2. We can just play it for 1, right? Okay. Also, this attacks for 1, 2. No, it doesn't. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I know how this works. We could also load everything onto the Glimmer Wasp, because then we get the modular bonus. But we don't get the Ravager activation, so it stays same number, I think. Anyway, guys, they did the math. I think, at least. That's 5. Become 7. I might have miscounted. Become 7, attack them to 10. We are 1 shot. I think I counted 1 Ravager on 2. Do we care? Like, now at least they can't Fury this. Just attack them for 6. Play out the Ballista. Yeah, we are 1 shot. I thought I had 1 more on the Ravager. I can dump the Ravager counters on here, which also becomes 6. Doesn't quite matter though. Alright, attack for 6. Went 2-1 tonight, demodern at my legs. Why did I lost my first match? I don't know. Things happen. Worst Blood Moon in the history of Blood Moons. I like having my basics. Didn't pay the opponent enough money to throw the match. Magic players are greedy bastards, they would never do that. I think this was, after all, still an okay play. Opponent can't grieve. Oh, they have EE on 0. Yeah, sure. I like that I have a 0. I have a 0 drop, a 1 drop, and a 2 drop. Yeah, okay, I guess. They can also kill these two. We are in big trouble, but... Terminate. Okay. Now we need another ballista, I guess, or another anything. Ancient Stirrings. Yes, I have green mana, thank you very much. We can't deal 11 here, can we? Let's get another Ravager. Alright, you can Fury me, but does that do anything? You'd need Fury plus Fatal Push, I guess. Seasoned Pyro Man. Discarding a land and an Undying Malice. I guess they have the handful of those cards. I draw Springleaf Drum for the win. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Sadly, we drew an empty card. Didn't even have another one of these. Already out of mana. No. Why is that Swamp a Spider? Oh man. My most favorite card ever. Wanna attack me? Oh, Springleaf Drum, you're dead. You are dead, we can do the bus thing, let's fucking go. That almost never comes up, but it feels good when it does. Any flyers in the chat room right now? Ha, got him. I know how they... I like how they clicked the concede button just like... when you could also click OK one more time and actually die. It's the same thing as in Melee when your LRA start out of the game. When you're already in the blast zone, like in the falling animation. You could play a cage, but I guess it doesn't do it that much. I don't like it. Against Blood Moon we just... I don't need the force, I think. Maybe, I don't know how to say. Any winners? It was only game 2. It's game 3 now. Still feels nice beating the Blood Moon there. Okay, this is actually one of the draws that I like. We do have one answer to Blood Moon, so we can slow roll that a little bit, maybe. Opponent mulligans to 6 cards. I will keep. Wanna mulligan a bit more, Sarbo? Opponent mulligans to 5 cards. Any griefers? Doesn't even mull to 4, straight up concedes. The whole concede during block step earlier already kinda told me they were on tilt a little bit. Doesn't even try to mull to 4, straight up just concedes the match. That's funny. Sabo was kinda off of it. Alright, see you match 3. Alright, match 3 on the play versus Hof 19. I'll go grab a small snack and play quietly. Alright, I'll keep that. I hope we play against like Tron or something, because this hand can kill the opponent turn 3, I'm pretty sure. Gales, Ballista, Ravager, Worker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite. It could kill if they lose 2 life to their mana base, I think. Anyway, let's go. No, burn actually. Same deal, kinda. You know what? I could just play Worker. And when they kill him, put the counters on Nexus. I have enough lands that losing Nexus to his second bolt would also not be the worst. Okay. It's still fine trading Ballista for a bolt, I think. Especially with the opponent on the play, no creatures and mull to 6. Monkey? Dash Monkey? Out of burn? Do you want this Shattered Spire, opponent? I mean, you have treasures to activate it and shit. Oh, Walker is very nice. We're set up for a turn 4 kill. Stick draw. Bolt face? Sure. And that is why burn is a good matchup. That right there. I mean, their draw wasn't good and they played Ragaburn for some reason. But still stand by what I said. Dude, what a draw. We're basically on the play now. Can drop a Saga on turn 1. Does Burn play any Alpine Moons? That would like straight up win the game probably. That is quite a painful draw, opponent. Is the music too loud on the stream right now? Or does it feel fine compared to voice? Too loud? Thanks. I thought so. The bars go into the yellow area, which they shouldn't, I think. I'm an audio... Trust me, I'm an audio engineer. Maybe your ears are too weak. Definitely. Alright. Let's see if my old "you don't need Shadow Spear ever" theory holds. We took 4 damage from Goblin Guide and 4 from Boros Charm. I don't think we can die right here, right now. But we could get burned out this game. No attacks, is what I thought. But they have 4 cards, so if all of them are like Lightning Bolt type effects, Boros Charm type effects, we do die. In response! What'd you get? In response, nothing. Oh, they cracked, so I don't needle them. I don't have a needle right now in the deck. Second, Zabaz. Legend rules. The other one. Modular onto Ballista. What you say, opponent? Can we do that? I don't know, can you? We can? Wow. Okay. I am in. What if we put that here? No response. Still possible we just die to an amount of burn spells that equals to 12 damage. But we can't win here, but we can win next turn, I guess. Like, we might have been able to set up some sort of kill, but that would have probably lost to a Lightning Bolt. I don't want that. Or what is the card called? Smash to smithereens. Smash melee. Actually, both those things exist in Magic the Gathering. Smash to Smithereens is the card I'm talking about. And then we have Grand Melee, Arcane Melee, and Redcap Melee. Well, there's 3 melees in Melee. There's only 1 melee in actual Melee. So if you think about it, Magic is more melee than Melee ever is. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent the damage, and then it deals that much damage to the controller. Okay, what is the source you're choosing? Okay. So either we take 4, or we destroy it. Going to 8 against possibly 4 cards in hand is a bit scary. So I think we actually do that. We keep the counters anyway. MTG, but the only cards you can use must have the word Smash or Melee in them. You know what's funny? There is actually a whole ass mechanic in MTG called Melee. Melee is a triggered keyword ability that makes creatures bigger if they attack. The problem with that is, it is really only a multiplayer thing. So melee cards are not played in 1 versus 1 games. You gonna bolt my ballista? Okay, now I don't have red ups, otherwise I could kill that and put something here. We're just gonna destroy the goblin guide, I think. Now I'm in less danger of just dying. I hope Ozolith doesn't get killed. I think I don't actually play this ballista, maybe I do. Let's play it. If they want to bolt it, they lose another spell. And we still have counters on Ozolith. Now I can make a construct next turn if I want to. Needing friends. Dude, MTG multiplayer is just terrible. I played a multiplayer format one time in my life where 4 players all, what's the word, free for all. I hated it. It was the worst Magic I ever played in my life. Ikom bokom. Alright, Worker comes out to play today. Ozolith, target ballista. Any responses? They have Smash. Searing Blaze. We can't fizzle that spell because it has 2 targets, but it only deals 1 damage anyway. Just let that happen. This doesn't fizzle. Like, the counters just stay. I feel like the opponent is not winning this game. They used at least 3 cards just to remove creatures. Okay, 2 Boros Charms might do it, but they can't have it here. Things just suck, man, yeah. It was really like free for all with items. It was so bad. Like, I had a sick deck, I did some sick stuff, and then everyone's like, this guy did sick stuff, get him! Everyone just attacks me, and I'm the first to lose, and I was like, dude, my deck was awesome, and I didn't get to do anything. At least in 1 versus 1, you do your thing, the opponent does theirs, and whoever does the sicker thing wins. Anyway, see, we don't need Shadow Spear to beat Burn. Not necessary. Alright, match 4 versus Borza. I am hoping to win at least 1 more game, match. Alright, the old 2 spells, double what's Saga Draw. Opponent has what? Gigantha the Wellspring. It is a keeper. Gigantha can mean many things. Could be Burn again, could be Tron, could be aggro, like Sue. This is the most versatile commander, the least tight restriction. No card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbol in its mana cost. But Streamer, why don't you use Gigantha? Well, the X's count. I couldn't bring my X's to the table otherwise. What's going on? Alright, opponent mulligans the 6, snow-covered swamp. So, just Koffer's time. Alright, I've been thought-zeased, you know, my secrets opponent. This could be a real problem because these decks play 8 fields to kill my Otsa Sagas. Which is like a fine trade, but it's kinda all I've got for now. But the biggest problem with this opposing deck is Karn, the Great Creator. Which makes it so I cannot activate activated abilities on artifacts. I have my core though. This is the anti-Karn tech. Alright. Let's see if they have a field. Well, you're late to the party. Wouldn't help here, but... Alright. No Fields of Ruins, opponent. Applause, please. Maybe they just spend their 3 mana to kill a 1/1. Do you have Field of Ruin or Demolition Field? Do you have any land drop? No. Service says no. That is quite interesting to me, opponent. Can y'all stop keeping your sketchy your sketchy two-landers? What is the best course of action though? Like, since they're stuck on lands, we wanna kill them. But if they stabilize, we wanna get some value by making Saga tokens. I think for now we play our spells. They cannot Damnation us for now. And we can play every spell here. And this is a bit more the aggressive line. And I mean... I'm getting the Boseiju. That can help against potential Great Creator shenanigans. Depending what they do, we might kill them. I'm glad I'm not the only one who keeps sketchy hands and then loses. Oh god, absolute banger. Opponent has got Emrakul in the deck. That's sick. I mean, this is Cabal Coffer, so it can create an absurd amount of mana. I think that's gotta be the Cabal Coffer stack. They still haven't found their land. Oh wait, it's an Asmorano Magicka Dice Tina Kuldakar deck. That changes everything. We're playing against the mono black Asmo Brew. Probably mono black. The Underworld Cookbook has entered the revealed card zone. So it's a reanimator deck. That's what the Emrakul is for. So they can Goryo's Vengeance, which might have happened actually if they had one more land. I think we just dodged a bullet there. Any way to do the Inkmoth Nexus thing here? I think we're short, however we spin it. We can play the Ozolith and get a Zabaz. So Patchwork would have 4 counters. But we could go for a 2-turn kill with Nexus. Kinda loses 2 of them making food, so maybe we do the what's the Saga thing. We don't win right here. Might wanna play the value game. Alright, I'll chill. I don't know what's the best idea to do here. Alright, we have Sneaky Bosejo activation up. And we have quite the board. Or Sneaky Zabaz activation. Look at this absolute unit of a card. Asmor, Anomadi, Kadais, Tina, Kuldakal. Who has a name like that? Are we in Yu-Gi-Oh now? Alright, you have a cookbook. Yeah, don't keep 2 landers, I guess. So it's actually a reanimator deck. Goryo's Vengeance is a card I'm expecting to see. Return target legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield against haste exiled at the end step. And with Asmor, we want some of the graveyard hate. I don't know how much actually. Jellicent Zero could counter the Asmor. Reno, Malik, Kadais, Tino, Kuldaka. Needle is also good against that and against the whole cookbook. Probably not a current deck then. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm doing it correctly this time. I don't know how much graveyard hit you want to bring in there and dismembers and shit. I haven't seen too much. But it looks like mono black food reanimator. Hey. Double scales, but we do have the caverns and the stirrings. I'm gonna go with the old keep. I think I'll put the forest back in the deck. Not expecting a Blood Moon. And if they do have like Field of Ruins, forest in the deck is good anyway. Opening hand action performed. So 2 Hardened scales on the first turn of the game. Or not. But I think you take this. Okay. Full control mode again for some reason. Yikes. We'll draw some creatures, right? Right. Oh, it is red-green, okay. They were just on a really weird draw. They have a blood token. Okay, that's a good draw. Slam that. You can kill one of my non-creature artifact or enchantments if you want to. But I'll play them all out. Because, whatever. Oh no, it is happening. I think we're dead. There we go, Goryo's Vengeance, what I talked about. With edgy, weird new art. I always prefer original. I mean, we can play it out. We go to 5 or 4, lose all our permanents. Rude that it makes me click them. The game is not over, but it's pretty over. The old win condition, 1-1 for 1. Sick. I just generally don't like conceding. Like, it's possible we draw land and then possible they have nothing. Very, very unlikely, but not impossible. I miss my walker though. What if we draw with the saga into land and just do the comeback, right? Should we play more Graveyard Hate, or is it just like some amount of the time this is what's gonna happen here? Wanna attack me now? Fatal push, said. Modular, your mates are dead on board. That would have been a cool way to go out, but hope dies last, as they say. What's in the opponent's hand? Only removal spells. Only Ismo, Rano, Muddy, Kardais, Tina, Cool, Chaos. Alright. Ya got me. I don't know if we want the Jailers too. We have two things to find off of Urza Saga, but they might wanna Haywire Might our Sagas. I'm gonna go with no. Do we want some dismembers against Esmo? Just play it like this. I think it's winnable. Favored even, maybe. I'm gonna keep this. Against the Thoughtseize deck, I do not want a mulligan for card quality. Just occurred to me that it would be nonsense to play Gigantha if you're mono black, which I thought they were. But they're just splashing green for dead and Haywire Might or something. Gonna keep. I'm gonna play the drum in the jar. I can save the jar just in case I find my patchwork. I could play Zabaz Char, but if they Thoughtseize, I don't think they take the Zabaz anyway. I think game 1 they might have had the combo missing a land. And we probably would have died to that hard. I don't have any interesting non-creature cards out for now. So yeah, you can exile my drum or my jar. I think actually I wanted to play Ballista and not Ravager. But we're not doing a kill anytime soon with what we've got. Well, maybe if we find a Scales or an Ozolith. Pithing Needle, yes. Sure. Probably an Urza Saga deck. Haven't seen it yet, but maybe we should just be playing some Forces of Vigor. Name Ravager, right? Yeah. Sure. I need any type of engine card. Like the Shattered Spire would be quite sick actually. Wanna attack me? This did kill me game 2. Okay. Alright, let's attack. I was thinking maybe playing Ballista for 2, but I kinda wanna have mana for activation up here anyway. Leather belt. Level 18. We are not safe against Emrakul once again. I mean, we'd keep 2 permanents, but actually just 1, I guess. Well, they don't have mana to do everything, but... Opponent, did you keep another 2-lander or you're slow rolling us? Okay, Blood Crypt. It's actually a chant deck, but it's like mono black splashing stuff. It appears. You gonna attack me? I think I want to destroy the Ravager modular onto Ballista and then kill the Haywire Might. Because then my Saga, I can ping the Might. Yes, you can exile one of these, but then my What's Saga is safe from shenanigans. Ooh, that actually added another one. Sick. Two What's the Sagas, nice. That's good, except if we die to Emrakul once again. Quite interesting board state. I hope it's not like never gonna end up mattering because they're gonna do the thing. They would need an exact combination of 3 cards. Anything to discard, so not quite exact, but they need a discard outlet, a fatty, and the reanimation card. I guess I should have Pendelhaven this turn to do 1 more damage to the opponent. Well, I guess now I can put a counter on Ballista instead, that's even better probably. Alright, please don't do the scary thing. Even though this time, well, we would win with 1 What's the Saga. Alright. Is it happening? Don't do it, no. It's so bad losing to crap like that. Once again, we're not dead, but like... Sadly, we couldn't play What's the Saga earlier to get our graveyard hate going. Ah, there was a chance I should have just kept Ballista and upticked it first. But now we're kinda on the What's the Saga plan. We need to find land in 2 draws. They actually had this card outlet, Emrakul, and reanimation card. Quite annoying. They didn't even like draw any cards or filter or anything. Just had it. That's bad. That is pretty bad for us. This song is stressing me out, holy shit. Land. Here's a land. But our stuff is just going to die. 2 activations of his Morano Muddy. Kada ist Tina Kuldaka. To get a needle. I make a 2-2. But sadly I can't make another. I guess... I don't know, maybe I should have just kept the normal land, but at least I have my needle done now. Ah, this is so dumb. Of course you have AY on my too. Alright, you can't win against every sort of luck. We are so dead. That's sad. Even after the reanimate combo, they had the perfect follow-ups. Like we sorta came back a little bit here. Now they drew the other devil. Opponent's luck never runs out. They've drawn perfectly, oh my god. Actually not much reason to keep fighting, but I just like doing it. I guess I should concede, but I kinda don't want to. Sabaz stands alone. Why is it not the cheese stands alone? I wouldn't work with cards in hand, but... this is where I draw the line. This is where even I click the concede button. One more match to go. Okay, last match for the day. We are on the draw with a good hand. We've been drawing sort of creature lights today. Which is interesting because I actually played 21 creatures. Usually people run 20, I have one more workout. Let's see what we can do here though. This is a good hand. Cavern of Souls. Beast. Beast creature. Wait, Arborial Grazer is a beast? It's playing against an Amulet deck. Why is it a beast? It's Loth. A very beasty 03. Okay, we are on the draw against the combo deck. Any way to kill them on turn 3? Probably not. So we play spells. Riot. Troll turf. Okay. Cavern of Souls in hand and 2 unknowns. I don't know if I should drop 2 more scales here. We're mostly doing stuff on turn 4 here. This is 6 mana. This Titan, but no untap. But... oh, okay. So, no Titan. Interesting. Ballista and Inkmoth. It's Ballista time. I think we have to just hope they don't find it for 1 turn. And then we can do busted shit next turn. Bit of an awkward draw. On the draw, but the opponent's is also not best. What is that? Why is it on the side? Look at the top 5 cards, reveal a permanent card and put it into your hand. It has 4 things and flips into a 4/3. Belligerent Regisaur, dinosaur. When you cast a spell, it gets indestructible. So it's basically it's kinda like Ancient Stirrings, but not that good. Okay, they have a Titan in hand now. Growth Chamber. Well, this is how Hardened Scales plays when it doesn't have Hardened Scales. You just have sort of the fair, really slow game plan. We might just kill them here. Let's see what we can find. Okay. What can we do to them here? They only have... Can we make it so we win? I think we should be able to. Gangnam Style. On the playlist. So, what if we make a construct and then play Hardened Scales and get an Ozolith? We can sacrifice the construct, so Ravager gets 3 counters. Ravager is on 5. We can sacrifice the Ravager to put 5 counters. No, wait, to put 7 counters on Ballista. 5 on Ozolith, another 7 on Ballista, so we get 14, we get 16. Which doesn't win the game because they have 7 defense. What if we get a Zabaz and play 2 Hardened Scales? Zabaz is 2 counters, we can sacrifice it to Ravager to add 2 plus 3 is 5. Ravager on 7, another 4. Ravager on 11. Becomes 11 plus 3, 16. No, 14. We at 16 again. Wait, but I can still make the construct, but then I only play one Hardened Scales. Construct and Sabaz and one Hardened Scales is 2 sacrifices, so +6. Ravager 8 sacrifice. Then Sabaz moves. Another 4, Ravager 12. Moves over to Ballista +14, we're at 17. So that's the line. This enters untapped after Saga goes away. No. Six, 9, 12, 14, 17. No, it's 16 again. Ah, shit. I guess we can at least make it so they have to jump block with the Dryad. I think every single line got me to 16, which is one too little. Insane. So what can they do if they just play Primeval Titan and get 2 tapped lands? If they find the untap thing, no, we could kill this. But they don't die, so I'd rather make them jump block. Well, if they find Amulet, we still just kill the Titan with Ballista. I think every single line got me to 16 Ballista counters, which is insane. One more and they're dead. Okay, they don't have an Amulet anyway. So they only get tapped lands here, which can't be good enough. I wonder if there was a possible line that get me to 17 Ballista counters there. If I play second scales, I don't make a construct. If you get Ozolith, I don't have a Zabaz to sacrifice. So they got Valakut and Growth Chamber. Oh, they returned Boseiju though. Okay, we're trading off here. In this case, I could think that. In this case, Ozolith would have been better, because it gave me the same number of counters, but I have an Ozolith out. I think I miscounted. I think we do take the basic land, ping them one fewer times. Insane how one counter too little mattered so much here. We might still be winning, but we don't know that. We have a bunch of scales and one Saga going off. Welding Char. Not even an Inkmoth Nexus out or anything. That's so sad. Definitely should have played Grove. Probably not gonna matter, but... Ooh, Dryad. Scary. They do have Valakut active now. Last card is Bounce Land, so two pings. Okay. I hate this game. Now they can do 2 lightning bolts every turn. So we need to find something again. And that is something, but it's 4/4, which is quite okay. We could just make this at 10/10. Let's wait for now. Ravager becomes even bigger. I hope they draw a blank. Opponent is quite proficient. They used almost no time on the clock. Wow, they drew a Sousa. 2 more land drops every turn. Stop top decking my opponents today. Ugh, can I maybe get a cool top deck now? AKA Walking Ballista. Hangerback Walker. I mean, I'm actually dead next turn, aren't I? Well, they have to jump block. And then they can hit me 3 times. No, they have to jump block with a Sousa. That's nothing. What a game. This game's insane. I wish I had gotten my Ozolith that one. I could have basically an Ozolith for free right now. Wouldn't even have mattered much. Oh god. That means I'm dead, I think. Like, exactly dead. I hate this game. It was so close. Oh, yeah, that's not even exactly that. They get more Valakuts. How annoying is that? 1 counter off, and then they have the Boseiju thing. I think we played this member. Forces for the Amulet. Tamiyo's against forces. Thanks, I hate this game. I'm gonna keep that. I guess this Hardened Scales is a fuel for the Forcer figure. This was actually quite sad. They were on the no Amulet plan and we still lost. Even though we had quite a sick draw, but it was like we didn't find enough fuel. We had 3 scales, 2 sagas. Okay. Anyway, let's keep fighting. No green mana here is sketchy. We could eventually get it off of Saga. I think it was still a good keep. They have Force of Vigor in my end step for some reason. Yeah, really lose the Force of Vigor here, don't I? Sun Home. 2 mana. Invasion. Why is it here? Can't you put it like a tapped land? Like, what the hell? No. No. Maybe you should just expect the Force of Vigor. They usually play 4. And mulligan the Saga hand. But I kinda don't wanna live in that world. Do we wanna kill this right now? This is an enchantment. Okay, we can kill both. So they go even on the Force of Vigor game plan. Remember when the opponent Force of Vigor us in the end step? I guess we do the same. Huh. Who's got the better board now? End land? Lucky me. Hopefully these cards on the table survive. Opponent can do Titan, but not. Well, they could go Amulet, bounce land Titan. That would be the worst for us. Okay, that's not happening, but the other thing is happening. But then we make a huge ballista again. It's not gonna be enough to win the game straight away again. I'd watch a tutoring. What if we just top deck an Ozolith? How about that, opponent? Dismember, interesting. Does that mean we can do 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, Ravager on 6, Ravager on 8. Yeah, okay. This time I'm pretty fucking sure we got it. I mean, they could have another Force of Vigor, but we're not beating that. I think they would have used it already, maybe. Looks like they are F6'd over there. The old Force of Vigor battle. Yo, my creature got into the red zone, but it got back again because the opponent was like, I yield, no need to. No need to do these things to me. Yo, that was a dumb game, but we got it. And yeah, that's how that works. We actually lucked out hard. Spending our green mana and shit. Hey. Okay, so we can do Gemstone Caverns. Play a Hardened Scale, play a Saga, play Hardened Scales, start making constructs, or get absolutely wrecked by Force of Vigor. I think it's a mulligan. Of course we find the one lander. My luck today. It's run out. No! Opponent's on 7. Should have kept the 6 land draw. Any Force of Vigors? Well, that sucks. Tolaria West. Okay, we do find land. But they're just gonna make a second Amulet. Play bounce land. Do we actually have to pass with Dismember? That doesn't get us anywhere, does it? It could, but... Like they could go, they have 2 Amulets, play bounce land, play an Azusa or a Dryad or a Grazer. Play a Titan, have 2 untaps, win the game. Dismember works not really against that though. You just play an Azusa and already have their land drop. So we're like so dead, but not 100%. Okay, I guess that happens. We lose 6 life to kill a creature. I'm fighting the weird mirror sideboard strategy. Come on, give me Force of Vigor. Don't you wanna do the copy thing before playing that land? Maybe they don't. Someone else picked. Inky boy. We straight up die. Is there a chance we Inkmoth them next turn if we Ancient Stirrings for something? I think we play out the Ravager. What would we need to draw to get a win? I mean, Sabas might do it. I think it's not enough though. Now they copy it. Could have done it earlier, I guess. Tracer, Azusa, Dryad. There's no window to dismember, sadly. Grazer too. I guess you gotta get your land on the battlefield. And now they have 9 mana. So they play Azusa too. Pact for Cultivator Colossus. Sick. That is insane. Might be even better than Primeval Titan here. No reason to dismember this. That's so awesome. Isn't that an infinite combo? Oh no. The repeating of the process happens immediately and not like as a separate trigger. Otherwise you could always put a bounce land into play and then bounce it and then put it into play again. I guess I should have dismembered this still. When it was still a 1-1. Well, they're gonna have to bounce a land. Well, they don't have the haste land out, it's just a double strike land. Let's see if they also have Primeval Titan. Probably do, since they're still doodling around here. Sad part is even if we get a turn, we're not killing them. Their combo was better than ours on the play and with us on Mile to 5. Yo, there's Primeval Titan too. Now they can give both creatures haste and double strike. Oh, they go for Valakut. Well, we can answer to Valakut, I guess. Maybe they have another Titan too. Do you even have other mountains opponent? I think they should have gone for the haste land. I watched them play just another Primeval Titan. They would have the mana. No, they have the Boseiju. Destroying my small hope of winning. But we actually do get a turn. Alright. Very dead. 14 trampling damage. But wait, they have the haste land? Where did that come from? But they didn't have white mana for it. I'm sad that I lost this, but it's such so luck based, like we multi 5 and everything. Why didn't they use the haste land earlier? Just didn't have white mana anywhere. Could have gotten a Boros Garrison. I could block, but then they just give double strike or whatever. Wait, how did... Still don't have white. Oh, now they do. Alright, GG's. Alright, only 50% win rate today, a 2-3 and 3-2, but... don't think we played bad or anything. We're just kinda... Opponents had it, especially that reanimator player. Still had a blast. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.